Brother Francis Garate was born in a farmer's family at Loyola in Spain in the year 1857, and he died in 1929. Why did he was declared as a blessed? What great things has he done? No great things. After he joined the Jesuits for 11 years, he served as a sacristan and infirmarian at La Guardia Jesuit Institute. Then for the rest of his life, 41 years, he was the doorkeeper at the Jesuit University at Deusto. Doorkeeper. Earlier we used to call them receptionist. Now the term is front desk executive. Big term. Work is the same. He was the doorkeeper, sitting there with his rosary. All the people have to pass through him. Students came, professors came, visitors came, parents came, priests came. Everybody must first meet him and then he will direct them how to go. He was a friend. He was a counselor. He was a spiritual director. This is all he did in his own simple way. He prayed while he worked, and he worked while he prayed. Simple job, day after day, Francis Garate did. All knew that he was really a man of God, that he is humble. And that's what should be our life. As we rise in the society, maybe due to various reasons, maybe education, maybe positions, we have to be humble enough. Pride has no place in our life. Saint Paul, in the first reading, reminds the Colossians, you have been raised with Christ. And then he says, now, there is no difference between Greek and Jew, circumcised and uncircumcised, slave and free man. But Christ is all and in all. So what unites us is not our place of birth, not our families, not our skin color, not our education, none of these factors. What unites all of us, the Christians, is that we are followers of Jesus. That should be our identity. That should be our hallmark. All of us are one, no division. Unfortunately, we know this is not there. That is the saddest part. If we follow this literally, the whole world will become Christian. Because looking at us, they must say, look at these people, how they live and unity, how cheerful they are. And that's what the early Christians did. Looking at the early Christians, many more joined. And the Acts of the Apostles says, their number increased day by day. Why our number is not increasing? Because we are not united as a Christian community. What is the meaning of Catholic? I've said earlier, Catholic means universal, open-minded. All are welcomed. We don't belong to exclusive club. We belong to inclusive club. As Pope Francis said, the church is a place for sinners. Saints can go elsewhere, but sinners. In the gospel reading we heard, Jesus speaks about the blessed ones. We hear the same passage in Matthew, but there is a difference. In Matthew, blessed are the poor, blessed those who hunger, and so on. But Luke says, woe to the rich. Why? Riches are bad? No, surely not. But your heart and mind is on riches, on worldly things. Jesus says, woe to you. The world's standard and the standard of Jesus are totally different. In the world, the rich man is considered good person and poor man is neglected. Those who are successful considered in the world as hardworking people and all. And those who are poor considered they are lazy, they are of low status. But in the eyes of God, whom the world considers as insignificant, are great. Didn't Jesus say, the first become last and the last become the first? The Pharisee who came to the temple, standing right in front and boasting about himself and looking down upon the tax collector who is right behind, who didn't dare even to look at the altar. And Jesus said, that man, that sinner, went back home with forgiveness and not the Pharisee. So today let us ask for this grace. Like Brother Francis Garate, we become humble people and we serve God's people in our own way.